Hello, and I'm live. Hello, everyone. Yeah, it's been a morning. So this morning I had only three classes. Then I opened a short notice, and yeah, so my very first class, I accidentally fell back asleep and missed it. So I had a teacher no show this morning. So I'm really bummed out, but it is what it is. So, yeah, you can actually go to your portal and you can find out how many teacher no shows or how many cancellations that you have for the contract. So, for VIP Kid, you're only allowed six cancellations. And so for today, I get one, and I had another teacher no show by accident at the beginning of the contract. And hello, Kathy Kelly. Hello, Stephanie. Thank you so much for coming. So, yeah, so I'm talking about VIP Kid right now. Obviously, I don't have Go Go Kid anymore. Just talking about VIP Kid this morning, I had an accidental teacher no show. It happens, right? So, yeah, it's getting down to the wire. Thank you for being sorry. It's, it is what it is. It happens. I've seen it happen to other people. And I was kind of sad because this morning I had like all regulars, and the one that I missed was a kid I hadn't seen in a little while. Hello, Lisa. Thank you for coming. So, how are you guys doing with your classes? I am kind of getting a little tired, and I am kind of thinking that it's good to get a little bit of a break. I don't want the company to be over. That's really sad, but this morning, my first class was actually at 7 a.m., so there is no excuse to miss it. But I'm having a hard time sleeping. I don't know about you guys, but I wake up in the middle of the night and I can't sleep. My mind is kind of racing with all these, things going on in the world. And so I'm having a hard time sleeping. So I will wake up during the night, so I don't sleep as well. Hello, Laura. So, I mean, it wasn't like I was awake, my alarm went off at 6 because I was going to get up early at 6 o'clock. And then I decided I had another half hour to sleep and I didn't set my alarm again. So usually if I, wake up at 6 and I say I'll sleep another half hour, then I'll set my alarm again, but I didn't. And I was kind of wide awake, so I was surprised. I probably fell asleep like for 15 minutes, and just woke up and missed my class. So I was really bummed out. So you need to stop watching so much news to help your mind to be at peace. That is true. I don't actually watch the news, but I do. I have causes in my community, and like there are lots of nurses in our state that are they have a deadline as to when they have to have their medical intervention, and many of them are not going to. They're protesting and things like that. So I could have gone with them to that, which was close by, but I decided not to. We also have voter integrity groups going on, but yesterday I didn't go anywhere. I just stayed home and I just kind of took a break. And so I didn't really do anything, but I am like concerned for people, concerned for the world and things like that. So I don't really watch the regular news. I don't even turn on the mainstream media, but I have real life friends doing things. Hello, Amy Lou. Good to see you. And hello, Kelly and Jason. Thank you for coming. Thank you guys for coming. I'm so excited to see everyone. When I first turned it on, I'm like, oh, everybody's busy today. Major things going on in world news. Yes. And I am praying for Afghanistan. I don't understand. I'm not a major historian, but I'm actually learning a lot, learning a lot this year, as you guys know. And so it's been crazy. And I'm not going to say everything here because I kind of did it. Hey, Don. Now, Don is one of my friends from, and you see him there with Mike Lindell. You got to go to the Mike Lindell meetup that we had here in New Hampshire, and I didn't get to go to that because I just didn't sign up for it. So I missed out on a big deal. But yeah, so I get involved a lot. And then I also take a break. So yesterday I kind of took a break, and I did have my big interview with teacher Tim. If you did not see that, it was a lot of fun. I love talking to him. He has really helped me a lot with my online teaching. And we had dinner with my grandson last night. So that was really awesome. And Thursday night, I went out to eat for my son, who's 17, for his birthday. You know, all of this stuff going on in the world, and we have to keep kids living life, right? We have to make sure that the kids are living life and enjoying life, even though there's some weird stuff going on. So, yeah, thank you, Kelly. Thank you for taking a break. Now, next Saturday, we're going to have a big program, and it's God and Country. Some of you may have heard of it. I guess it's like I don't know if it's national, but it's definitely American. And it's kind of like a revival. I think the main one is in Missouri, but then there's going to be different places that are kind of celebrating around the country. So we're getting together. Dawn, I don't know if you're going. I hope so. We're getting together, and we're going to just, celebrate our country and come together and pray for everyone, pray for the country, and try to just be happy for all the things that God has given to us. And that's going to be next Saturday. So I have some plans to get ready for that. Today I need to make some muffins and some cookies and things like that. I have a list of things to get ready for. And so that's going to be next week. And so VIP Kid, I was going to say, if you have some cancellations or things are happening. Dawn's with Dr. Frank. Talk about an amazing teacher, mathematician, physicist. Awesome. Yeah, I missed that last night. Yeah, and I'm a mathematician, so I would probably really love talking to him. I'm just really frustrated with no matter how much work we do, it seems to be going nowhere. But I'm thankful for those who are standing up and just counting things and staying active even when it looks hard and difficult. I'm going to the Bard Fest. Good. Okay, awesome. And so, hello, Jerry. And Jerry did a really cool art thing yesterday. So thank you, Jerry, for doing that. And I know that the people who went had a great time. And that's important too. I joined an art club, and I'm kind of not doing that right now because I just haven't had time. So art is a really great way to just kind of unplug and just be creative and enjoy things and stuff like that. So I love Jerry's art projects, and I do want that video. I want to watch that video and just see how that goes. Now, I'm actually starting the teacher in service on Monday, so I'm a little bit nervous about that. I'm anxious. I'm looking forward to it, and just prayerful about it. And so for VIP Kid, you can actually go to your portal and you can look for your cancellations by month or your teacher no shows. So I believe I have 3 now. And I do have a couple classes that are I do have a couple of classes that are, what do you call it? Booked during my classes coming up. So I'm hoping that I can get the parent to cancel them. I don't know what's going to happen with that because I accidentally accepted a 4 in a row type classes thing by accident. I pressed accept by accident. I went, oh no. So I have to figure that one out. If I have to cancel those, I might be fired from VIP Kid. I don't know what's going to happen, but we'll see. I don't want to be fired because I want to keep up with my Saturdays and maybe 1 or 2 on Sundays. So we'll see what happens with that. So VIP Kid, they are still booking. I actually today got a referral for Outschool. I don't know if it was a teacher or a student. So if you're watching this video and you are the one who, used my code, let me know so I can help you any way I can, whatever way that. Luann, it is actually booked. I went back to delete those, and they look like they're booked. They're blue. So yeah, I already checked that. So I'm hoping to put a note into the parent that I can't do any more classes, so maybe she can find another teacher. So I'm hoping I can word it right so that she'll understand I can't do those 2 classes. So if she doesn't cancel them, then I'll have to cancel them. When does school start? Our school starts the 30th. Yeah. So, and it also depends, like if by chance, I don't know what my class day schedule is. If by chance I have that time off, I could just do the class while I'm at the school, right? So it's not the money that I care about. It's, I don't want another cancellation. So I'm just hoping that that all works out. Now, way back when we were able to do the little cards for the students, I actually got a parent to cancel by sending a card and typing in a little message, but we can't do that anymore. But I was going to suggest for you guys, I don't know if you're used to doing cards to your students, that this week I've been sending cards to all my students, and just, I haven't really been doing that consistently. So I am doing that now so that, they can feel loved anyway. Yeah. So that's the story with me. So for VIP Kid, the bookings seem to be still going good, and a lot of teachers are going back to school. So if you're still booking with VIP Kid, then we're doing good. I did hear Wales English. I saw the video that Evelyn Joy put out, and it was saying that Wales English just chopping block done. So it could happen. I've heard some people say that it could happen with VIP Kid. We could wake up one day and it's gone. So be prepared. I mean, it's good if you're booked, but be prepared. I've heard some rumblings about September 1st. So just be prepared. Don't be shocked. Don't, just leave it to, don't be too sure that things are going to stay the way they are. We don't really know what's going to happen. So just be ready. And if it keeps going, it keeps going. If it doesn't, then you'll at least have your mind ready that could happen. So I did want to mention that. And Teacher Tim and I talked a lot about it. And also, if you did not see Teacher Tim, Online Teacher Dude, if you did not see his last video about all the companies, his suggestion was that people are putting out a lot of companies, and maybe just choose 1 or 2 and just kind of look into those and see if they will work for you. Don't try to do like, I'm going to sign up for 30 companies and then see what happens, because it gets a little confusing. And I think VIP Kid's a great, they just do everything so that it's user friendly for us, and they do have rules that are hard and fast, but at least you know what the rules are and you know what your schedule is going to be like. So I think it's been a real good thing, but not all companies work the same. So keep a lookout for that. Now, OutSchool, I love it. OutSchool you can teach anytime within 24 hours. So if you like the morning hours, you can open morning hours for any of your classes. I have 3 classes for OutSchool that I have running right now, and it's something that I can add to at any time. I can pick it up at any time, which is awesome. But I'm going to be concentrating mostly on my in-person school for now, and maybe a few classes for VIP Kid just to keep my foot in the door until it is no more. That's kind of what I'm doing right now. And so that's it, so that's it for me. I am doing I've been doing some decluttering. So I've been watching a lot of videos on decluttering and getting rid of stuff and simplifying your life. So I was going to talk about that today, but I kind of run out of time because I'm going to keep this to 30 minutes because I do have a class in at 10 o'clock. I have a first grade baby animals class. I'm guilty of starting the sign up for several classes and I am lost on which have been finished. Oh, for OutSchool? Sign up for several classes. Yeah. Oh, companies. Okay. So you sign up for several companies. Okay. Will you teach math full time? Actually, I'm going to be teaching fourth grade math up to algebra 1. So that's what I'm going to be doing in person. And I think if I had my druthers, I would like to do the tutoring math like on my own. I don't know if that's something I could manage working out on my own. Teacher Leah Sparrow, she started a new group for online teachers, and I'm looking forward to that because she has a lot of information on how to kind of go out on your own as a teacher. And, you make your own little teaching company and then you get your own students that way and you tutor them. And I would really like to do that with math. So we'll see what happens. I joined her group and I'm looking forward to it. I also saw on my iPad group that people were talking about what are some companies that I can teach on my iPad with. So I might be doing a video about that because some people had some good ideas, some good companies about what you can do. I know you can teach OutSchool with your iPad, but the thing, when I've taught OutSchool, I like the other cameras. So I'll show you, I have a game that we're going to be playing. So I can set up my game like this and we can play a game together. So my first grade baby animals class is it's like a math game class. So I can we'll roll the dice, we'll move the pieces. I'm not going to play it exactly how the game is supposed to be played, but I'm going to play it just like one thing per student and kind of make my own modification of it. But so I wouldn't be able to do this with an iPad. You'd have to think of other ways of playing games. I really like this. I have this with my camera and I can do it that way. So yeah, so if you use an iPad, you just got to remember you can't do any of the extras, like a separate camera thing. You could use your phone for rewards or games or pictures, things like that. So great idea. Yeah. So I've seen a lot of videos about digital games and things like that where the students have to sign in, but I usually teach younger kids and they're barely figuring out how to draw on annotate on Zoom and stuff like that. So I figured if I just play a board game and I'll also put my face in the corner so they can still see me, that kind of thing. And so that's what we're going to do. Yeah. So I just kind of modify the games, but and then I'll just roll the dice, have them answer a math question, and then we'll just keep going. And I do also have other ways of doing games online. Like I have a Canva game that I use also, and I could share my screen and show them that. So I'm not exactly sure how to do that on StreamYard though. StreamYard is, I don't know, I haven't really learned how to practice how to share my screen on StreamYard. I think Evelyn Joy has done it. So maybe I'll try it right now. So if I go to Canva, I'm in a separate window and I'm going to go to all my designs. I'm going to go to my game board. Okay, so I'm going to see if I can share my screen for you guys. So I'm going to share my screen and I'm going to pick here, share video file, share my screen. Okay, so I'm going to share screen don't show some screens let you share audio. Screen sharing works best on a computer. Okay, so I can show a window or I can show a tab. Oh, awesome. So I can show a tab. Interesting. Okay, so you guys can see my, let me see what you can see. I can't see what you guys can see. Okay, okay, so I see what you can see now. And so what I do is I have that little game in the middle there, and that's what I want you to see. So I guess I can only show you everything that's on Canva. So let me see. I'm going to take this one off. Oh, I see. So it says show this one. Okay, so can you guys see that one? So I want to show this tab. So you guys can see my, you can see my big tab, but I want to pick this one. Okay, that works. So this is the game that I usually use for my classes. Oh, that doesn't really work. And interesting. So I've wondered how I could practice this. Maybe Evelyn could help me out with it. But if I click on this one and then I go like this, I can move these little things around. That's why I like to use Canva, because I can move these little playing pieces around. So they pick the animal that they want to be. And I'm going to try going back. Go back to share my screen. And I'm going to try to, Teacher Tim talked about recording VIPK classes. What would any of you use for that program-wise? Okay, so you can record if you have, like, I know for me, I can do QuickTime. Or so you could also use your phone. Like sometimes I'll hold up my phone to the screen, like if you want to just do a piece of it. But you can also do QuickTime. So I'm going to try this one again, and I'm going to do share my screen, share, Chrome tab. Let's see if this works. Okay, I can do it. Okay, awesome. That one works. Okay, so these are the little animals that I use, and we'll roll the dice, and then I will just ask them a math question. And this is in Canva. And then for other things, I have like a template that I play a game with the students as well. Or I like go through some slides. So that one worked. Okay, so you guys got to see. So now I can make that one small. Awesome. Okay, that's a speaker view. Okay. Or I can just do the big one. Okay, so this is all on StreamYard if you guys are interested in using StreamYard in any way. But this is free. I have the free version. There's probably other things you can do with StreamYard. Cute game, yeah. Oh, you couldn't see the game? Let me see. Can you see the game now? Can you see the game now? Let me know. Okay, Rebecca says she can see it. So I don't know. I'll go back. As a lot of times I'll go back to watch the video, see how it goes. But I never figured out how to do this like without going on live. Maybe that's with, I think that might be with the, okay, we can see it. So with the paid version there, you can go on StreamYard, you can record a video, but with the free version, you cannot. So with the free version, you're a little limited. Cool, fun game. Did you have to make it in Canva or was it pre-constructed? It actually was pre-made in Canva, and there aren't very many good game templates in Canva. That was the best one that I found. If anybody else finds out any good games for Canva, you could also like screenshot. You could screenshot from online, and you could bring it into Canva as a photo. That would work too. but I did not make it. It was already put together on Canva. Then you just type in games into Elements. So if I go to Elements, let's see, let's share my screen again, share my screen, and go to Chrome tab, share. Okay, so you can go over here to Elements, and then you can type in game. Okay, so then you get all kinds of different choices for what would be game, or I could do like a game board. So here's some game boards. So these are ones that I have used. So you could just like put it here. Whoops. And then you could like, I've used this one as well. So you can kind of just like go down here like this, and you can change the colors. Like you can make them any colors you want. And then that's kind of fun. Maybe like yellow. So you can change the colors and make it look any way you want on Canva. So that's a really good one. I've used that one before. You can go down and add another page and add another kind of game. So this one's a fun one. So, oh, checkers, that would work. That's a cool one. But there aren't a ton of games that you could actually do game boards. So that's why I kind of got my game board out. And there's, creativity is the key, like you just have to figure out creatively what you want to do, and the sky's the limit. Yeah, so I like to just stream from Canva. Some people stream from other avenues, but I just make my thing in Canva. And when you're on Zoom, you pick it has like, you can just pick the square that you want to do, like capture area, something like that. And so on Zoom, you can choose just that little piece, and then you can have the game full size on your screen, which is awesome. Yeah. All right, guys. Any other questions? I'm going to get going because I'm going to get ready for my next class. I usually do on Saturdays. I have VIP Kid, then I have my live, and then I have one out school class, and then that's it for the rest of the day. And sometimes I work a couple classes on Sunday, but I don't have any scheduled for Sunday right now. So I might just take tomorrow off. So, yeah, thank you guys for coming. I really appreciate it. Let me know if you have anything you want me to talk about. If you have any questions, please go ahead and post below. Thank you for those who watch the playbacks. I really appreciate it. I will not be quitting this channel. I will be continuing, and I will be adding whatever I can, whatever goes on. And stay tuned. I'm going to have to change my intro video. I know that. But stay tuned, and thanks everyone for coming. And thank you for watching, Luann and Dawn. And have a great day, everyone. And Jason, thank you for your first video on your channel. And let me know. I was hoping I could interview you sometime. And any of you other people that want to be interviewed on my channel, what's next for you after VIP Kid? Any helpful, encouraging words for us? I would love to see you on my channel. Thank you, Lisa. Have a great weekend. Thank you, Rebecca. See you later. Bye.